As the global semiconductor landscape shifts amid escalating U.S. China trade tensions, Malaysia must rethink its strategy. According to Dr.Juita Mohamad, consultant at the UN Trade and Development, this means moving up the value chain, exploring trade creation, and making full use of existing partnerships.
So this has already been in the works. Malaysia has aspirations to move up the value chain in the semiconductor industry. For now, again, we're at the back end where we're only testing and assembling the semiconductors for exports. There has been talks, and also there were many grants and incentives given for companies, local companies, Malaysian companies, to move up the value chain to produce higher value added products like chip or wafer design. So this is again, this is a product diversification strategy whereby instead of competing with lower value added products with China per se, we should move out the value chain and produce produce products with higher local content. So again, that's number one. Number two is tapping on trade creation. And here is where, again, we are, if again, there's going to be higher tariffs, then there will be dampening of demands from the US. So again, we need to find other possible markets that can possibly or closely substitute the American market, which is almost impossible. But again, as a proactive measure, exporters need to look at other markets. So again, this is where I emphasize that trade creation is needed, and trade creation can be with existing partners, but those partners with untapped potential. So this is again within our many different free trade agreements. We have signed on to many free trade agreements, but unfortunately most of them have been underutilized. So with higher tariff rates introduced by the US, we can look at our partners within the RCEP, that's ASEAN +6. We can look at other partners within CPTPP. And again, we can look at our newly formed regional cooperation called the BRICS. So again, there are other untapped partners that we can approach to either be the destination country for our exports, but it can also be sources of new partners when we are thinking of reconfiguring the supply chain of the semiconductors.